There we go. There we go. Hello and welcome to our FemCity Get to Know session that we have. We have this session once a month, and it is really for two kinds of people. People that are brand new to FemCity and they want to know more, or also if you know someone who's kind of interested in FemCity and they're not really sure, they can also come on to this just to find out if this is something they would want to be taking part of and being a member on. So we just try and share some great information. Happy to answer questions. And for all of you that weren't able to come, hopefully you're going to be seeing this in the recording. So my name is Lynn Pelzer. I'm the COO of FemCity. And today I'm going to share with you a little bit about the history of FemCity and what we have to offer, and hopefully answer some of your questions. And I'll share a little bit about how I got to be here as well. So, okay, there we go. So about FemCity, this is Violet Diella you see in our photo. In the photo, FemCity's actually been, now we need to update this because we just turned 16 years old. And so we have stood the test of time when many other groups maybe have not, but we are very, very happy that we have been able to be there and for supporting other women and other groups. For me, I've been here 9 years. I found FemCity when I was in Florida. I was in Fort Myers, sort of vacationing. I have a property there, but I'm from Toronto area. So I was down there having a great time, and I did a ton of networking for a week. I booked morning and afternoon for a whole week to get to know people in the area, and I found FemCity. And I came home and went, ooh, how can I get this here? I don't think there's anything in the Toronto area. I was connected to Violet at that time, and she sort of suggested maybe you should start something. So that was the beginning of my FemCity journey. Brought it into Canada, and now we have a bunch of chapters here. And obviously, I'm doing a different position now in the company, but I launched FemCity Toronto, and it was such a hit. So the Canadian women were loving it as well. We are women owned certified for 4 years, WBNC certified. We've been seen on Google, Yelp, Mercedes-Benz, Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Veronica Beard, Kendra Scott. We've had partnerships with them. We have a scholarship fund. A lot of people don't know what this. We're actually just giving out free scholarships. So we have a nonprofit piece to FemCity that it's for women that are getting started in their business and they need some help. And so we're awarding three scholarships that is cash, but also a whole bunch of supportive items with experts from FemCity to help them get their business going. You know, their website, branding, things like that, and some training where they're getting some one-on-one. So that's pretty awesome. We also have a girls program. So our FemCity Girls program, people also don't always know about this. If you are wondering, you can look on our free resources, the tab that says free resources at femcity.com. You will be able to see it there. And we have a whole bunch of classes for young girls. So it's pretty awesome for them to be able to take those classes. They're all just pre-recorded, so they can go in. There's no cost. It is for girls. I think 9 to 16 is probably around the age range. Yeah. Corporate program. Nope. I'm going to say we're not doing that now. We did this on this slide. We're not doing that now. We were starting some corporate programming, but really sort of realized where we fit in most is for entrepreneurs, for women in business, and women and career women as well. But we're not doing our corporate program. So yeah, we've been infusing our activities with gratitude, positivity, and inclusion, and we have monthly programs all the time. So you will see all about that. I probably could have expanded this better. There we go. Why don't I just make that a little bit nicer? So making a difference. FemCity, when you hear Violet's story, when she started in one city. She was in Miami. So Stephanie, not too far from you. And she was looking to have a group of women get together that are supporting one another. But what happened when she was going to other networking events, they were mostly male driven. And even if there were a women's event, there might have been a male speaker there that just didn't resonate. It didn't fit. It didn't feel right for her. And so what she created did become quite a success. She thought it was going to be a flop the first few times and just wing it, got people together. But you know what people resonated with? The same as what people resonate with today is that you don't have to exchange heart for hustle. And I think that's the thing, we really want to be a place where women feel supported, included, and able to grow and not have to be at the top of their game to be part of it. You get to grow here. You get to be vulnerable here. You get to build a supportive group of women around you that they've been where you've been, or now you're the one helping the others that you've been where they are. So, and yes, Violet did a fair bit of growth quickly with FemCity, and then, but all along the way, and we still do this, and we are in a growth phase right now. Since January, I think we've had 18 applications for launching new FemCities, and of course, we go through that process and see where it's going to fit. Is this the right place? Is it the right person? We have to pause every once in a while and make sure that the vibe is still high in all the locations. So that's what we want. And I hope that wherever you are in your FemCity journey, that that's what you're finding where you are. And the slogan is business for your soul. And I think you feel that when you're with FemCity. Whoops. Okay. And what makes us different? A few things I've already mentioned already. We do have a signature networking format, which really we want to have networking where people are getting to know each other and building true connections. We want to be able to share in those meetings when we're together, whether it's virtual or in person. We want to share who we are and what we do, but also share gratitude for another woman. So if you are listening to this today, which is Tuesday, and on Wednesday, you want to join our virtual networking, this is for the women in all of FemCity. We max it out at 25 people. You'll hear this gratitude being shared as well. So it's a really beautiful 1 hour to jump on. If you're a business member, you can be part of that. We want kindness. Our chapters exude kindness. Once you are part of a FemCity chapter, you will see this. There's hugs, there's connection. There are women just caring for each other as well as sharing valuable information and growing in an educational way together too. Gratitude, always sharing gratitude for another woman and paying it forward. Very important to us. We try to always be giving back where we can as well. And many of our chapters have special places in their heart that they give back to. We have a free community membership. You might be listening to this because you are a free community member. So it's simple to be a part of. You can attend your local events if you're a free community member. Now, your cost for that event will be higher than a business member because they get a discount. We also have a Facebook group, which if you have not been part of this Facebook group yet, we have, I think we're getting close to 3,000 members. It is called the FemCity Community Facebook group. And inside that group, there's activities. So they are free. Gonna let someone else in. They are free. Hello, Lynn. We're just going already, so please enjoy the rest of the presentation here. Hello, nice to see you. Inside the Facebook group, we have some activities like some gratitude shout outs that happen. We also have a LinkedIn train, I want to call it. You know what I mean by train, where it's like, let's follow each other and grow our LinkedIn and connect with each other. We have that. We have an Instagram train that we do as well. We also do coffee chats set up like, hey, who wants to be part of a coffee chat? So we try to have activities in there that are fostering women just getting to know each other and helping to grow their business. You can post things in there, share things with each other, get to know the women that are in that group as well. So as a free community member, you can be part of that. And then Violet does a free masterclass. So once a month, she does this masterclass, and free members can also be part of that. So there is no fee. You just get to join and get a good taste of what FemCity has to offer. Okay. One This one isn't wanting to move. Hmm. Give me a second for my slide here. I may have to go to the next one on my own like this. There we go. So our local business membership is the next level of membership. Right now it's $15.99 for a month. You can cancel it at any time. So this is often what people say, like it was a $15.99 a month and I'm locked in for a year. No, you can come in for a few months, try it out. You can stay forever. You can do whatever you like. We often have discounts as well on that membership. So if you're not a member yet, just watch for that as well. And so the membership benefits that you get, there are a lot of them. You can see this on the website if you forget this as well. There's a local events discount. So often you're getting at least a 15 to 20% discount on your ticket to attend your monthly event in your local chapter. We have our weekly virtual networking, which I mentioned a little bit earlier. So that is, you sign up for it on the website. And just to let you know, when you go onto the FemCity website, there is a members portal. So you'll go to that portal and there you'll see business member, free community member, or founders circle member. And so that's where you would go to find the events that are for you. So it's all listed there for you. We have weekly live classes. These live classes have actually just switched over to being a mentorship. I know Stephanie, who's on with us today, she was just on the mentorship yesterday, and we were talking about it before we started recording, that she felt like it was valuable. And so I think it's a great place to go. This mentorship is half an hour where you can jump on with an expert in their field, somebody different every week, and just run some ideas by them, have them listen to what you're working on currently, and just get that conversation going back and forth with an expert. So that's free. We have a monthly group coaching also with Violet, our founder. We also have during the year a bunch of different events. We have a Valentine's Day event. We have something for International Women's Day. All kinds of different things, retreats. We're going to Sicily. So if you're a member, you can join us there and go on a retreat in September, which is really cool. We have our member directory feature. And I want to mention that this directory is seen everywhere, not just inside FemCity. So if you are currently a business member, I see someone writing down a note because they're like, I should go fill out my directory. I'm encouraging you all to fill out your directory feature. Let other women find you. It's also a place where if somebody is just Googling and they're looking for your location, they're saying Fort Lauderdale business coach, you may just come out in that Google search. So FemCity is we've got good SEO. So we are hoping that you are being found that way too, and also for their members. And it's a great place for you as a member to go and find another femme that you'd like to do business with too if you're looking for something. We have a library of classes, so all the classes we've taught over the years are there. So if you want to know something, you can go and have a 30-minute class where you can go and watch that on demand and learn about whatever your topic is. There's like a search bar that you can type it in. We have self-guided worksheets. Sometimes people love to use these worksheets. They're self-guided worksheets that we have a theme every month. So let's say the theme is self-care. You can go through that worksheet and work on that yourself. You can also use it as something you'd like for your own content. I used to love doing this when I was a FemCity president in Toronto. I would use those worksheets to create like some cool content. It just gave me a jumping off point of like, hey, let's talk about some of those questions for my own social media. So that was cool. Office hours, which is like a mentorship. And all of these go at 1 p.m. Eastern. So we try to keep it the same every day. When you're at the event as well, just mentioning at the bottom of this slide, when you're a business member, you will get recognition, you will get personal introductions, and of course, the support. I have to go down like this again. Somehow it's not going to let me move my slide. So excuse the messiness of this for a second. So our third level of membership is a founder circle. And this founder circle is not for everyone. It is obviously, you can see it's a higher price. Right now, this month, which is April, we have a discount. So we have every month we have a different sort of promo going. And right now the promo is for $60 a month, you can join the Founders Circle. So that Founders Circle membership, you'd use the code SUCCESS, all capitals, to get that discount. And that's ongoing, until the life of your membership is over when you decide to leave. We hope you never leave. But if you leave, then that would end. So with the Founders Circle, they work very closely with Violet. So this is a smaller group of people. They have a weekly accountability program inside their own programming. The weekly office hours is which again is like a mentorship type of program. They have support circles with all of the members together, roundtables, coffee chats, group coaching. This is a very active group of women, and they are building their businesses together and supporting each other. So it is fantastic if that's something that you're interested in. The Founders Circle members are promoted through FemCity as well because they get to be our teachers, speakers, coaches, writers, presenters, blog pieces. They're the ones who are doing a lot of the things that you see happening on FemCity. So they're getting promoted in that way, getting introductions and meeting other women. They also have an opportunity to be on the FemCity podcast. And it's Monday to Wednesday. Their programming is at 12 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Programs. So I mentioned we have our Sicily trip. These are other programs that we offer during the year. So, you want to travel with a group of women and have an amazingly incredible time that is going to blow your mind. Go on the Sicily trip. Not everyone wants to travel with their other friends or their partners. They want to be with a group of women. So we curate these trips once a year, and it's been pretty awesome. So I've had the pleasure of being on, I think, 4 of them. And you will find that the women on that trip will tell you there's nothing like it when they come back. The relationships they build last a lifetime. We keep it to around 15 to 20 people maximum. So it's small enough to really have a great time. We run some accountability programs during the year. And Violet also does one-on-one private business coaching. And top 3 ways to get started. Okay, this is a good one. So if you're just brand new, join the Facebook group, attend the local virtual events. So go onto the FemCity website, femcity.com. There's a calendar. So when you go into the members portal, you're going to see a calendar and you just hover over it and click onto whatever you want to be part of and register there. The third way is get into coffee chats with each other, virtually from wherever it is. I mean, if it's local in your town, meet people in person if you wish. And we do have a format for that. We want people to be not selling to each other, but certainly sharing what you do and getting to know each other and trying to really find if there's a way you can support each other. 20 minutes on a coffee chat on a Zoom is fantastic. So those are the first 3 things I would do. I would add one more. Oh, it says attend the virtual events. Also go into your local events. So I know, Stephanie, you're trying to find your home there right yet or where you're going to go. But for others, if you have a chapter, go in, get registered and get it into your calendar. Most of them will have something the same every month. So let's say the second Tuesday of every month. Get that on your calendar where you know that you can go and be part of it and not miss out on it because some of them do get sold out. And the last slide is really our support. If you need anything, if you need help with something, if you need any help logging into your account, your passwords, whatever it is, you're having any issues, you can email hello@femcity.com and we have support there to help you out with that. And for any of you that are already connected to me, you can reach out to me as well. And I'm lynn@femcity.com. And one of the things that I do a lot here is helping to bring on new chapters, and support the leaders and leadership development for them. So if you have a place that there is no FemCity right now, and you're listening to this and you wish there was, I'm the person you should reach out to see if we can get someone connected there to launch a community as well. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and come back to you and open it up for any questions you have in particular for me. I'm happy to help.
Awesome. Thank you. I had a question about the office hours. I'm a business member at the moment, although
Yeah.
seriously contemplating the founder circle. Um, so the office hours that would be there, I think you said on the Thursday, how does that look? Is it like a who runs it and what kinds of you just come with a question or an ask, or how does that?
Yes. So the office hours, and it may be that it's merging into that mentorship. So it's going to be very similar, the same thing as the mentorship. Violet often does that herself. So we've been tweaking a few things. So have a look on the website under, where you can register to get on those and try
Okay.
it out. Also for you, I want to mention about Fort Lauderdale, and we do not have a president there right now. So, where would be the next closest location for you, do you think?
Well, I'm in Weston, so I'm already a little bit far from Fort Lauderdale. I don't know, you have one in Miami, obviously, and then you've got one in Boca, I think.
We
Those are
do.
both like an hour though. I don't know if I could realistically do that very often.
Right. How close is Coral Gables for you?
I think it's like 40 minutes. Coral Gables might be the closest one.
Yeah. And I say that because the Miami chapter often has
Mhm.
their events in Coral Gables. So you could have a look there and see if there's something you want to attend there while we're waiting to get it up and running again in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Okay. I thought so it's not imminent having a Fort Lauderdale launch.
It
It's
is not
in the
in this
works.
moment. Well, I shouldn't say that. It is. We're in talks with a new president there, but we haven't got anything solidified yet, so we don't know when the date would be. Could still be a
Understood.
few months
Okay.
off. Yeah,
So if I was able to join a different one, could I switch it to Fort Lauderdale when that one launched?
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
And often people do, they'll move across the country and join a different location at that point too. So it's simple and easy to do in your membership. Yeah.
Okay. And do you do anything overseas or is it just US, right? Well, US and Canada.
So we have an international chapter that's virtual right now. So it's fairly small in the moment, but we have people in different areas, Spain, Portugal, India, Mexico. And so they join once a month. They have a virtual get together there as well, where they do some networking. We are in the process also of launching in Dubai.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're moving into all those areas. It's kind of cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions for you? I know our other guest jumped off. I'm going to stop our